Hello, good day, awesome people. Today I want to talk to you about why some people are super skinny and other people gain weight, but while they both have issues with their health. And usually we get, oh, you guys are so healthy because you're skinny. Oh, you guys are, you must be very active because you're skinny. So when I was pregnant, people they thought I was very pretty as a pregnant woman because I was like slim and I had my little baseball up front. But well, in fact, I was not feeling so well. I came from a place where I've always been rather slim or skinny. I gained some weight around my waist, like my belly area, but not so much as, other people of my age. And while I was pregnant, I had very severe pelvic instability. I was so hypermobile that I was not allowed or able to go up and down the stairs more than once. I did go up and down the stairs, and I did carry some groceries, and I did push a shopping cart in the beginning, while the doctors were saying me I shouldn't because I'd stretch my ligaments even further and they will never go back to normal and they will be ruined for life and I'll be extremely hypermobile and I'll end up in a wheelchair. Well, you can imagine I do not want to end up in a wheelchair, so I did my best naturally to do all I can to make sure that I'm healthy as I can while I'm pregnant and heal this hypermobility and pelvic instability as soon as possible after I gave birth. So after I gave birth, even at the end of the pregnancy, I started losing weight. And of course, after you give birth to your baby, the liquid, the placenta comes out, you lose weight. But I kept on losing and losing, and I breastfeed my baby, and I was eating a lot, like four huge meals a day. And I even started incorporating some of my old foods, like more unhealthy ones, because I was just like, I need food, I'm hungry. Well, in fact, my body was saying, Wendy, you are two things: thirsty, and second, you need nutrients. While I was interpreting this as you need food. So if you go eat a bunch of rice or potatoes or a bunch of rice and you feel full, you're still not getting the nutrients you need. So you have to figure out for yourself what exactly you need and how to assimilate it. So this is the problem with me. So I'll explain a little bit later where I fit in the story, because in this video I want to explain to you why some people like me were always skinny and other people are always fat. And this has to do with the alkalinity of the body, the pH or the acidity, however you want to call it. Usually we hear about pH, it's pH neutral shower gel or pH neutral soap or something like that. I must tell you that the pH is the alkaline level in your body. It's different for specific places in your body. So your blood is between 7.35 and 7.45 pH ideally. And for example, vagina is 5.5, which is a way lower. So what you want is to be on the alkaline side of this chart. And yes, so I'll let you know that the pH is the logarithm of the amount of hydrogen, that's the H, hydrogen ions in the substance. So for example, your blood. It's also called the proton because, that's what's get left over chemically. And in a normal atom or molecule, usually is balanced, and there are electrons and they're negatively charged, so they're like minus. So your H is positive and your electrons are negative. So when your body, especially when your blood is more alkaline, that means that there are more of these minus ions hanging around, and that prevents your blood from sticking together. And because it's not sticking together, your blood cells are more beautiful, are more round, more good shape, and they're able to carry more oxygen. So a little bit more alkaline blood, not too much, on the ideal pH chart makes your blood flow better. It makes the blood more able to transport oxygen from A to B. So why do we want oxygen in your body? Because if the oxygen in the blood can go there, and also when lymphatic system can be removed from a certain area, that area is like a river flowing with fresh ions, like water's coming in and old water is coming out the sewer system. New is coming in. It's like full of oxygen, full of like healthy life. You know, it's a river you want to jump in and swim to continue on using this comparison. Well, now what happens if you get acidic? So usually acidic food, you eat acidic food, or you get a flu shot, or you get like some test in a hospital, or you're polluted, or for example, you're way dehydrated. Like for me, I was in an airplane, it dehydrates you, even if you drink a lot. Then you're not so alkaline anymore, you get more acidic. You see blood cells clutter, they stick together, they're not able to bring oxygen. And okay, that's an environment where microbes and parasites live, and yeasts, they love that. So what happens when you're a skinny person? So skinny people have the tendency, or a genetic tendency, to excrete a lot of water, a lot of fluids when your body reaches a certain bad acid state. So, for example, me, I get a little acidic. I have to pee. I don't know this, right? I don't notice this right away. And this is my natural state of being when my body is reaching this acidity. Well, I get super dehydrated. I cannot move my oxygen around. I get more acidic. Yeast, parasites, they love that. And they are eating the leftover food in my body. So they're living on my nutrition. I start to eat more food, I'm not gaining any weight. Even if I eat fatty junk food, maybe I'll gain a little, but I'm not really gaining any weight because my body just wants to pee more, and then I get more dehydrated and all the nutrients go to all the parasites and they live. Okay, so what happens to people who are overweight? When they reach a certain acidity level, for example, by sitting in an airplane or having a really hard workout or any of the other causes. So overweight people, their body goes like, oh, you reach the acidity level. Okay, let's store fat. Let's store more fat to absorb all the acids to make sure that we're not be burned. So they have like what I call a store quick fat system. So fat people have a store quick fat system and skinny people have an we gotta pee system. And either one of those systems are not making you more alkaline. Both systems have a cause in acidity. So when you're overweight and you store all this fat quickly, you get your acids buffered, which is a good thing. Plus you got some, extra weight, which is extra energy stored in your body. But usually, and this is somehow happens with overweight people more, the yeast and stuff and parasites and microbes, they take the energy. They take the glucose. And that's why, you know, you have a more susceptibility to get diabetes and insulin resistance. So all these parasites eat the glucose, they eat the sugars, and you're still hungry, and you're like, oh, I need food, and you keep on eating, and you keep on eating, and you're gonna eat everything that you can find, and it's making your body even more acidic. So I see that I already reached my 10 minutes, but I wanted to keep it for 2 minutes. I'll try to make a summary afterwards. Okay, so what do? You want to alkalize the system. You want to know the pH of your blood, your saliva, your urine, basically. And especially you want to know about the blood. But it's also good to see in your saliva and your urine. And you want to start getting more alkaline, even if you do the test or not. And you get more alkaline, especially by having in the morning when you wake up after your nightly dry, which everybody has. Nobody eats when they sleep, nobody drinks when they sleep because you're sleeping. You want to have food with a high water content, with a lot of minerals. So ideally in the morning you'll have some fresh fruit or green juice, or you eat fruit. This is your natural to go to substance when you wake up. Fruit, a lot of water. The more water, the better. So, and if you keep on going during this day with your fruit and then your raw vegetables, and maybe in the evening you're like, okay, I want to have some cooked food, you know, you steam some vegetables, or you make a nice dressing, whatever you want to do, but make sure that you start in the morning with your alkalinity. Make sure you start to alkalize the body. The more fresh, live, raw foods you eat, the more you're supporting your body. So this is what you need to do. And in order to really reach not like get over that threshold where you stop in your health journey, like let's say it's gotten all better and then you have this stagnation thing, then you have to clean out your gut, because in your gut is all the residue what you ate for your past life, and it's all, you know, sticking to your intestine walls. It's sticking into, it's a membrane, so basically it's around the intestines, not only the big one, also the small intestines. It's like everywhere. And what you want is to get your lymph fluid between the cells moving. You want your intestines to move, to get more bowel movements, and you want this old stuff to come out. And if you have your fresh juice, let's say you want water with lemon in the morning, just lemon water with mel in the morning. Then you add your lemon to your water. Your lemon and your water are attracting, because it's coming in your intestines, it's making you more alkaline. It's attracting all the acid waste from inside and around the membrane, which is your small intestine, and then also in the big intestine, and then you'll just poop it out. And that's a really awesome thing. And it same goes for your bladder. It goes all the way to your bladder, and it will attract all the acid stuff, and you will pee it out. So that's what you need to do. Well, if you have any questions after this, and I already saw some on Facebook, please let me know and I'll write some more answers for you. Next video will be about how to test your pH, why to test your pH, and more about how to clean the gut and how to solve this problem. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up or a little heart if you're in Facebook or on Instagram, and follow my YouTube channel, which is Healthy by Wendy, and follow my YouTube channel for more videos, or just simply because of the support. And thank you so much. I love to see you next time. Well, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye bye.